Assalamu alaikum. What is e-commerce? E-commerce or electronic commerce is the buying and selling of good or service or not internet. It encompasses a wide variety of data system and tools of online buyer and sellers, including mobile shopping and online payment encryption. Most business with an online presence use an online store and or platform to conduct e-commerce marketing and sales activities and to oversee logistics and fulfillment. According to markets in 2012, global retail e-commerce sales will surpass $5 trillion for the first time, accounting for more than a fifth of overall retail sales, and by 2025 total spending will exceed $7 trillion despite slowing growth. To fully understand e-commerce, let's take a look at the history, growth, and impact on the business world. Will also discuss some advantages and disadvantages to e-commerce as well as predictions for the future. For more expert insight into checks out the weekly audio series, the Make It Big podcast, where global thought leaders discuss everything commerce from industry news and trends to growth strategies and success stories. Sizes of e-commerce businesses. From small startups to large enterprises, e-commerce business can some in all sizes. Let's look at the main four you shall likely to come across. Startup. A startup is a business or project in the first stages of development, often built and entrepreneurs to pursue as innovation business model. Typically, a startup has less than 100 employees. However, a startup is often defined not by size but by profitably. According to Alex Wilhelm, writer of TechCrunch, a company is no longer considered a startup after it reaches $50 millions revenue run rate or worth more than $500 million on paper or otherwise. Small business are sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation that sell products or service and make less money and have fewer employees. Large multinational corporation, the U.S. Small Business Administration further defines and small business in terms of employment from 100 to over 1,500 employees or average annual receipts over time, ranging from $1 millions to over $40 million. Mid-market. According to Sangoma, small and medium-sized enterprises (SME), also known as mid-market, business typically have been 101 500 employees and generate between $10 millions and $1 billions in annual revenue. Enterprises. Large enterprises business can have over 1,000 employees and usually generate over 1 billion in annual revenue. Since the beginning of 2020, 45% e-commerce software buying activity have come from enterprises level companies. Type of commerce. Generally, three or seven main models of e-commerce that business can be categorized into B2C, B2B, C2C, D2C, C2B, B2A, C2A. Let's review each type of electronic commerce in a bit more detail. Business to consumers. B2C e-commerce encompasses transactions made between a business and a consumer. B2C is one of the most popular sales models in the e-commerce context. For example, when you buy shoes from an online retailer, it is business to consumer e-commerce transaction, business to business. Unlike B2C, B2B commerce encompasses sales made between business such as a manufacturer and a wholesaler or retailer. B2B is not consumer facing and happens only between business, consumer to consumer. One of earliest from commerce consumer, the customer e-commerce relates the sale of products or service between customers. This includes C2C selling relationships as those seen in the eBay or Amazon.